All right, so when we worked with the unit circle, we were able to evaluate different trig functions for exact values using the values that were on the unit circle. Today we're going to talk more about the values that might not be on the unit circle. So go ahead and write this on your paper. If the angle is not between 0 degrees and 360 degrees, or 0 radians and 2 pi radians, add and subtract 360 degrees or 2 pi until it is. Once you have a number that's in between 0 and 360 or 0 and 2 pi, hopefully it will be an answer that's on the unit circle. That's the only way we can find answers that are exact. And then you'll be able to know what the actual answer is. So for the first example, we are going to evaluate tan of 13 pi 6. And if I look at it right now, 13 pi 6, well, 13 divided by 6 is a number that's over 2, so that means that this is not on the unit circle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 13/6 and subtract 2 from it so that I can see what number would be inside of the circle. And that answer is 1/6. So when I'm looking at tan of 13 pi 6, I'm really looking at tan of pi 6. It's the exact same spot on the unit circle. So then I can go ahead and look at my unit circle for pi 6. Tan of pi 6 would be sine over cos, and so that is 1/2 over root 3 over 2. The 2's cancel, that leaves us with 1 over root 3, and then we have to fix it so that there's not a square root on the bottom. And so tan of pi 6 is root 3 over 3. And there's our final answer. Or we could say from the original, root 3 over 3. Next, we'll go ahead and look at sine of 17 pi fourths. 17 fourths, obviously a bigger number than 2, so we'll go ahead and subtract 2 from 17 fourths, and you get 9 fourths. Which is still a bigger number than 2, so I'll subtract 2 again, and you get 1/4. And so what we're actually going to evaluate is sine of pi fourths. And sine of pi fourths is square root of 2 over 2, and so that is our final answer. Nothing to fix on that one. And then for our last example, we're going to look at cosecant of -30 degrees. So on this one, you can go ahead and you could add 360 to this one if you wanted. That would be fine. But these are actually pretty easy to look up on the unit circle as they are. So if you wanted to do -30, you could just go down 30 like this and then use this point. Or if you wanted, you could say -30 plus 360 is 330. Which is going to be the exact same spot. So it's up to you on the negative angles. If you want to go ahead and just go the opposite direction, that would be fine. Cosecant, if we remember, is the opposite of sine. So I'm going to look at sine, that would be -1/2 for sine. And then I'll go ahead and flip it since this is a cosecant, and so the answer is -2.